Hi everybody, I'm Philip Duncan. Thank you for joining us as we take a look at your weekend weather forecast and a sneak peek for next week as well. Here's how it looks for Thursday PM. Look at the two different changes. The big southerly moving up the South Island, the next one coming through, not as bad as the one we've just had, but again, snow flurries on the alpine passes and big temperature drops in the south. But in the north, Thursday was much warmer than Wednesday was. Thanks to these westerlies coming through, temperatures were several degrees above where they were on Wednesday. That's the reason why we were saying this week, this isn't the start of winter, that cold snap. It was pretty much just the end of summer. So as we go through into the weekend, this is how Friday looks as we kick off the end of this week anyway. Cold weather in the morning. So after a few showers overnight Thursday into the very early hours of Friday, by lunchtime Friday, it should be mainly dry around the South Island, but it will certainly be much cooler. If you're heading off to Agfest in Greymouth, the weather is looking fantastic, but just remember there might be some snow overnight tonight on the alpine passes and perhaps a bit of black ice around early on Friday morning. So just be aware of that if you're driving over there, but it's worth the effort because the weather looks fantastic in Greymouth. In the North Island, it's going downhill a wee bit. You've got the southwest flow, but if you track the origin of the isobars, they're actually coming from Australia. So it's not too bad, but a few showers are coming through and the clouds are increasing. And that's because once we get to Saturday, there's a small area of low pressure in the north with some rain just on the northern side of it, very narrow strip of it. Now that could brush Auckland, may bring a few showers even into Waikato, bit of cloud around, but it looks like Northland perhaps has the highest chance of some rain. And what a turnaround, considering Wednesday's high in Northland was 16 degrees, the overnight low when you wake up actually on Saturday morning, the morning temperature when you wake up will be 18 degrees. So quite stunning, and then you'll be warming up into the low to mid 20s, especially if the sun comes out. So a very different day in the north there. For everybody else though, it is a very crisp, clear, mostly dry day. Now to Sunday, and the crispness is disappearing. We've got the nor'westers coming through. That's going to warm things up, especially in the south and the east where it's been much colder lately. So you're going to get a warm change. It is dry for most of the day, but perhaps later towards evening, in come those rain clouds along the western side. The North Island might be actually a bit cool when you wake up on Sunday, but you're going to find a very mild day on the way with the northerly winds coming through. Just a few showers in the north there, hopefully still fairly dry. And to next week, well, here's your sneak peek. We're turning westerly next week. So we had southerlies this week. Next week is westerlies, and it shouldn't be quite as bad, hopefully anyway. So we've got a cold front on Monday coming through with a burst of rain. That's the one that arrives in the South Island later on Sunday, clears the North Island by the end of Monday, and then you've got the westerlies behind it. And they're going to be a mixture between warm westerlies and cooler southwesterlies for pretty much most of next week. That is all from me. I'm away on Friday, but back again on Monday. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the warmth if you're lucky enough to have it coming back. Thanks again for all your support this week and all your local updates, and we'll see you again on Monday.